Hey,
How's it going, everybody? What's today? Happy Wednesday. My name is Bradley Sutton. We're from Helium 10. This is
Matt Benton, hello.
real quick before we get started, for those of you watching the replay, especially, and it's your first time you just happen to land on this page, who is Helium 10? What are we about? Matt, take it away.
Absolutely. So most of you know, but for those of you who don't, Helium 10 is an all-in-one suite of tools for Amazon sellers. Everything from product research to keyword research to listing optimization to launch numbers, hijacker alerts, refunds. For those of you who've been selling on Amazon for a long time and think they might owe you money, Helium 10 is now an all-in-one tool suite, and some more things coming soon. So stay tuned.
Awesome. Thank you for that. So what we usually do is we try and start with a tool tip of the day. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about how you can use Cerebro and Frankenstein together and then go to Scribble. So let me get started and share the screen. All right. So I'm going to pull, we talked a little bit a while ago or a few days ago about history. So I'm going to pull some of the recent search terms that we have done. So we did collagen peptides. I'm going to pick three of them, and I'm going to say view. Now what that does is it puts all of the keywords together into one. Okay, this is just a different size here. I almost thought I picked the same product twice. No, different ASINs. So as you can see here, it came up with 879 keywords here between these three products are ranking for. Now, let's just say I had taken the few hours it might take to actually go in and pick the best ones, and this is my final version here, 879 keywords. Well, that's a lot of words to have to put in your listing, but it's not 879 unique keywords. So how you could kind of sort this out, you click here on the very top right under export, and I'm going to put to Frankenstein. And now what that does, it brings me to Frankenstein here, and it brings all of the different keywords in. And remember, that was 879 keywords, not single words, but actual phrases. All right, so 879 phrases. But if you actually make that word by word, it tells you here 2,779 words are there, 19,380 characters. You know you don't have that much space, but like I said, there's not that many unique words. So what you do here is it's already highlighted for you. Remove duplicates. You don't have to have convert to lowercase. I usually put that anyways. And then you can just go ahead and process it. And what it does, it brings it down to 439. Now, if I wanted to take away common words, like a, and, or the, or single letters, process it again, brings it down to 408. So now there's 408 keywords that I really want to make sure are in my listing, whether I'm going to be targeting PPC or something later on. So from here, we just click on this button, Scribbles.
It might be hidden because our thumbnail.
Yes, we might be hit. Yeah, my humongous head just hit it. So let me go back and do that again. No, I'm going to lose it if I go back. So I'm sorry about our heads right here. We just hit Scribbles is a button that's right on the bottom right corner. And now it puts it all of these 408 words are right here in the Scribble screen. And so like, let's say I'm going to make the title. Watch what happens. I'm here pointing like you guys can see me, my finger, but you can't. But let me point over here, the top right. You see the words here, travel and collagen and protein. So I'm going to put here travel. Now watch what happens. Collagen, protein. All right. So there's three words. Now it says I used it. I know if I don't want to, I don't have to use it again because I already have it in a very important part here, the title. So this allows you not to be repeating words over and over again, but still making sure that you're able to work with the real estate that Amazon gives you for all of your keywords. And so there you have it. That's just a quick 5-minute demo on how to use Cerebro with Frankenstein and Scribbles. A little disclaimer today, guys. If you have noticed, I'd like to hear from you guys down below. We're not going to do too much demo right now on the screen share because for us, at least here in California, Amazon, not Helium 10, but Amazon has just been down. Like I would enter a search term into Amazon and nothing would come up. And of course, some of our tools are tied directly to Amazon. So if Amazon's down, our tools aren't going to be giving information either. So John or Raul or Brandon, has anybody who's online right now noticed that? Have you been able to do Amazon on your desktop? Like on my mobile, Amazon's working fine, but on all the desktops here at the office, I cannot search anything for like the last 2-3 hours. So if that's the case for you guys, let us know down below. What else we got next, man?
Raul, hello. Brandon, hello. Thanks for joining, guys. John, my man, hello. Question of the day, real quick, for everyone who's watching live or who tunes in later today. Which Helium 10 tools are you using today in your business? So just curious how you guys use the tools day to day. And today being Wednesday, the middle of the week, just a random day. Just curious what you're using and how it's helping.
All right. Raul, where are you from in Mexico? Brandon, where are you from? Let us know where you're from. And also, we're going to mention this later since people are coming on a little bit late today. But our question of the day is, what Helium 10 tools are you guys using today in your business? So, as you can see, if you've been using Helium 10, we've got a ton of tools, whether it's our Chrome extension, whether it's Cerebro, whether it's Magnet, Scribbles that we just went over, Frankenstein. So what are the ones that you guys are using? Reiko, konnichiwa, from Michigan. All right. Brandon says yes. I'm guessing he's saying yes to about Amazon being down probably for other people too. So let's go ahead and go into our questions. The first one here, actually, we have a lot of questions that basically say the same thing. So I'm going to mention the names and the questions, but it's going to be one answer. All right. So we've got Natty says, when are we going to have Black Box for UK? We've got Michelle who says, I like Helium 10, but it's not available right here for our tools in especially France and the UK. We've got Harold Mayer who says, when will Black Box X-Ray be usable for UK and DE, which is Germany? And then we have Natalia Savchenko says, can Helium 10 find out what ASIN sales units are per day in the European market? So, Matt, do you have one answer that can help all of these people who are talking about the same thing here?
Yeah, so just real simply, we do have Black Box coming to the UK or European markets.
I think all
European markets in Q4. So we've been working super, super hard to bring Black Box to you guys. Again, Black Box, for those of you who don't know and who are tuning in, is our product research tool. So you can enter in search criteria on what makes a good product for your business. And from there, Black Box will spit back the products that meet your criteria. So there's other tools that do this. It's important to note that Helium 10 has the largest database of ASINs on the market with over 450 million. We do track a lot of ASINs. And so, yeah, our tools are coming to Europe very, very soon, Q4.
Yep. It could be sooner. You never know. But Q4 is what has been the target for a while because we know the European market is expanding. Did you know, Matt, all the different European markets there are? There's 5 of them.
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot.
I'm putting you on the spot. We didn't practice this or anything.
You gotta go for it.
All right. Well, you know one of them. What's the main one? UK. All right. So there's UK. I think the second biggest one is Germany. There's Spain, Italy, and France. So if you Europeans who are watching it, if I got any of that wrong, please let me know. But now, Amazon's expanding all over the place. I know Amazon Australia just opened up, and India and Japan. It's been for a while. So there's a lot of potential here, and we're going to try and get all of them hopefully eventually, but we'll give you announcements on what for sure is going to be launching. John says he's been able to get on Amazon. So maybe it's just us here in Irvine. I don't know, but like for about 2 hours, I haven't been able to search anything on Amazon unless I'm using my mobile phone. And Raul says he's from Mexico City. All right, cool. You've been to Mexico City, right?
I have.
All right. I think you climbed the pyramids.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome. All right. Brandon has a question here. He says, question about keyword research. If your product niche is 3 to 4 words to describe. So correct me if I'm wrong, Brandon, but maybe you're saying that like, your product isn't something that can be described in 2 words. Like, for example, collagen peptides that we've been talking about for 2 weeks now, 2 words, or just collagen, 1 word. But the shortest description for your product is 4 words. If that's the case, you treat it like any other product. If that is the number 1 keyword for your product, then it's 4 words and it is what it is. But just to make sure, what I would do is, I would go into magnet. Like, let's say, let me see. I think magnet is not tied directly. Let's see. Let me go ahead and go to magnet here and show my screen. There we go. So like, let's say you thought your product was collagen, peptides, powder, protein. All right. So let's say you thought your product, you're 100% sure that it was 4 words, and maybe it is, but in this case, it's not going to be the case. But this is what would happen. If I do search, it's going to pull up a whole lot of relevant keywords that tie into collagen, peptides, powder, protein. So while that's working, what we want to, this could be a part of the Amazon issue. Come on, collagen, peptides. We broke the system. All right. I guess I didn't realize how much of our tools are actually linked to live data. So if Amazon is down, we're down on a lot of them. Other than Cerebro, we use a database, I believe. So anyways, what would have happened if I type this collagen, peptides, powder, protein? What would happen is a whole bunch of keywords are going to come up, and then collagen peptides would have been there with like 70,000 exact phrase search volume. Oh, here we go. Still up. So I would have hit exact phrase search volume, and it's going to sort it. And I would have been like, oh, shoot, collagen powder, that actually even better describes my product. And it has a lot more volume than collagen, peptides, powder, protein. So that could be the case. So I would definitely try and just verify using magnet that you do have the most relevant term, whether it's 2 words, whether it's 3 words, 4 words, 5 words. The length doesn't matter. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that word is the most relevant. So thank you for that, Brandon. How do I hide that? And Brandon's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Welcome. Reiko says, Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. 子供の時に日本に住んでいました。はじめまして。Let's see. John says last week he used Refund Genie and got some money. Good. You're coming to the social that we're having this Friday, so please bring that said money and treat me to a couple games of skee ball or basketball shooting over there. Who else we got? We got Lindsay online. How's it going, Lindsay? Oh, here we go. Brandon clarified his question here. He says, for example, if my product was a garlic press, but my niche is stainless steel garlic press, should I focus on the long tail keyword to rank for? Okay, that makes it a little bit more clearer. So do you have any comments on that to start?
I would say this is on a case-by-case basis. So if you can afford to shoot for the keyword with higher volume while your product is still relevant, I would do so. I think most folks who are just getting into Amazon or the large majority of sellers, a better strategy would be to shoot for that longer tail keyword, just because it would be easier to rank for that. And then from there, you can build up to higher volume keywords.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. And also, too, what I would do is just do what I call the visual test or the eye test. And I would search for garlic press, for example. And now if you notice, every garlic press that's on page 1 is a plastic garlic press. Then regardless that you have a garlic press, if yours is stainless steel, guess what? You're not relevant to the garlic press keyword. Because remember, when we see page 1 search results, it's pretty much, what's converting organically. So if everybody who searches garlic press is ordering plastic one, or if that's on page 1, that means everybody who's ordering or who's searching for garlic press is searching for plastic ones. So I would not even target at all. Even if I had the budget, I wouldn't be targeting to try and get on page 1 for garlic press. I would be looking at those words such as stainless steel garlic press and the other ones. So thank you for that question, Brandon. All right, let's go on to another one. Let's see. What is your latest launching strategy? This is from Ned. Let me see if I can get this question on.
This question was made for you, Bradley.
I am not able. What is going on? Why can I? Okay, it looks like we don't have the. Oh, there it is. Trying to get this question up there. There we go. What is your late? Hey guys, check out. Now I finally figured out how to have a Helium 10 blue here for our banner. So I hope you guys like that. So my strategy is I first do all of my research right here, as you can see in Magnet. I use Cerebro. I check the top competitors. I pull all the best keywords, use Scribbles to make sure it's in my listing. I use 5K Checker to make sure it's indexed. And then early on in my stage, I have already targeted like 4 or 5 keywords that are really powerful. And I want to make sure that those are in phrase form somewhere in my listing. I can use Scribbles in order to do that as well. And then what also I do is I also have just a list of maybe 20 or 30 top keyword phrases that I know are very relevant to my product and that eventually I'd like to rank for, because probably my competitors, I've researched using Black Box. Like for example, am I still on screen share? Yeah, not Black. I said Black Box. I meant Cerebro. So I'm going to just pull up an old one that we have here for collagen peptides. So like, let's say I checked all of my competitors and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put this focus down to 5 so that I can really see what's the top ranked keywords that they're at for. So like, let's say this, I collagen powder, collagen peptides, I was ranked number 1 or number 5. So what I would do, I would be like, hey, I'm going to start tracking these in Keyword Tracker. So I put it in Keyword Tracker. And when I launch, I usually do a giveaway and I try and target words that have similar seed words. So for example, I would use collagen, for example, as my main keyword, but then I would do collagen powder. I would do collagen peptides. I would do collagen protein. And what I've noticed is that if I do all of those keywords at the same time, since they all have collagen in it, as an example, I'll get a little bit extra juice for that original keyword. So that's what I usually do for my launches. And then after that, turn on the PPC. But if people wanted a good guide that's a little bit more detailed than my little 2-minute thing right there, where can they go, Matt?
Yeah. Helium10.com/CPR. We outline our CPR launch strategy and our CPR launch numbers. So you can find both of those numbers in Cerebro and Magnet. But this is a good outline of the Cerebro product rank formula. CPR stands for like the resuscitation or bringing someone back to life. This is our way of bringing keywords back to life or up on page 1, right where you want them to be.
Who's this good-looking guy here, Matt? And how could people meet him this Friday?
That's Manny Coates, our CEO. He will be at the Helium 10 Social this Friday, just across the street from our headquarters here. And he'll be hanging out, talking shop, and sharing some strategies.
Cool. Yeah. So if they want more information, helium10.com / I can never say that /social. Try saying that 5 times. You probably can. I can't. One more follow-up question. Since we don't have many viewers today, we can get to a lot of these from Brandon. So do you have to rank for these words in the exact order? If you're meaning like exact phrase form, like for me, I put them in my listing, the most important ones in exact phrase. Like I could let's say collagen peptides powder is my main keyword. If I have collagen at one place in my listing, peptides in the bullet points and powder in the description, yeah, maybe I'm indexed for all of them, but I'm not indexed in a phrase way. I found that you get more juice and more relevance from Amazon if you have it all in a specific sentence. So John says he's the guy buying us all drinks.
That's exactly right, John.
All right. So let's see if we can get to another questions. Lindsay says all this talk of collagen reminds her that she needs to buy more. Well, we've been giving a lot of people some free advertising, so you could see which collagen you can buy. What's another question here? The sale column in X-ray, is it per month or per day? I can't show it to you again because of Amazon. I can't even pull up anything in Amazon. But Matt, can you answer that without pulling it up?
Yeah, Long, thanks for your question. The sales column in X-ray is a monthly number. So the sales you see in X-ray and same with the revenue are monthly numbers. And then same thing with the monthly sales on the top left, and all the other numbers there. Those are monthly numbers.
Okay. Thank you very much for that.
One more thing, if you want to see daily numbers, you can click on the graph that's on each ASIN. There's a column there that has a sales chart or a graph of sales. You can click on that and then see more granularity into sales day to day. So you can see them on a 30-day window, I think a 90-day window, all time, and that allows you to see day to day as well as month to month.
Cool. So thank you for that question. And now let's. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, is John sexually harassing people in our thing, calling somebody babe? But I just look, Lindsay has the same last name as him, so I'm assuming that's his wife. So
I think so.
You can call your wife babe in our forum. That's all right.
Welcome, Lindsay. How are you?
I guess we'll get to meet her too, probably on Friday as well. All right. This is kind of a funny, not funny, but an interesting, cool question that Craig Anthony had. He says, I use your software to help optimize my clients' listings. They recently suggested having me get a percentage of their sales, so I would get paid based off performance of the listing. I have my own business, but I wouldn't mind making side change by doing what I'm already doing for them. How would you recommend me going about setting this up with them? Now, first of all, that's a great point. That's actually similar to what I've done. Most of what I've done, actually all of what I've done, I've never actually launched my own private label product. All the 300 to 400 launches that I've done were all for, some of my friends' companies, my partners' companies, and it never was for my own. So a lot of you guys out there are already killing it on your own, and thanks to the Helium 10 tools, you've been able to crush it and build up your own private label brand. But remember, only a very small percentage of people who sell on Amazon know about Helium 10 and use these tools. So there's a lot of people out there who are sitting there trying to do product research manually because they don't know about Black Box. There's people trying to figure out by trial and error what their competitors are ranking for because they don't have a reverse ASIN tool that's called Cerebro. There we go. I told you we don't practice this stuff, guys. This is just live, but we have good chemistry. Like Cerebro, they don't have a keyword research tool like Magnet. They don't have these things, but you do. So if you're already crushing it and your product might be on autopilot, that's a great way to increase your cash flow for yourself without having to invest like in a new product is, do consulting. It looks like that's what Craig is doing. So he has, I can't, I'm not a business expert, but what I would do, what I have done in the past that customers have liked, if they're already selling and they think that they can do better and you think that you can do better for them, make an agreement based on like an increase in sales. Like let's say, okay, guys, on X product, you're selling 50 units a day. All right, I'm going to come in and I'm going to help you guys sell more. So you don't pay me unless I increase that. And then you give me X% of your profit from the increase. So like, let's say he's able to bump up sales to 100 a day. So that means from item 51 to 100, we know it's from you, Craig. So then you would charge him, say, hey, give me 10% of your gross sales, or give me, 30% of your profit, something like that. And that's actually a really cool way that you can that Helium 10 can help you make money. And it's not even in your own Seller Central account, or you don't even have to launch your own product because as we know, it costs a lot of money to launch products, and that could help people scale. So like let's say you started a product and it's selling, slowly selling okay, but you got to wait maybe 8-9 months to build up profit or build up sales, so you have enough money to go invest in another product. But if you're doing these side hustles, you could get that money faster. So that I really wanted to highlight that question. Say, you have any thoughts on that?
No, that's just a good point you made, right? Like we don't think about that too frequent, but if you're using these tools, and there's a number of them out there that are some of the best of the best, keyword research tools, product research tools like Black Box and Helium 10. Keyword research is a big one. A lot of folks who sell on Amazon, I mean, all of us look through listings, and one of the first things we see is are they utilizing all their keywords to their fullest potential? And a lot of times the answer is no. So if you know just quite simply the power that keywords have and the ability that keywords have to drive traffic to your listing, you're ahead of a lot of folks.
Oh yeah.
So You're in the right place.
And then even people, like I said, maybe people are doing manual things, but even people who are using a lot of other tools, as Matt said at the beginning, there's not another tool suite out there that's as complete and as accurate and as best value as Helium 10. So maybe they have what they think is a good, keyword research, but does it have all the other things that we have? Probably not. So you've got an immediate advantage if you guys are Helium 10 members. We got a couple other good questions, one from Renzo and one from Reiko, the R clan here. So let's see. Let's post this. He says, I just registered. Where can I find good information on how to use the Cerebro, Magnet, Frankenstein, and Scribble tools? Thanks in advance. So let's go to screen share again. And Matt, guide me through where he can go right here on this page to get some good tutorials.
Sure. Renzo, thank you very much for your question. We're actually putting some new videos in later today and every week. So where you can find those is inside each tool. You can click on the blue Learn button at the top right. And we've got a general overview video in there on the tool. And then from there, looks like on this one, we've got 6 or 7 additional videos just on different features within the tool. So Helium 10, like we mentioned before, now being at 20 plus tools, 12 of them roughly inside the dashboard. It's a lot to chew on, or at least it seems. So we try and do a really good job of training our users on how to best use the tools. So if you click on the blue Learn button, you'll see everything from an overview to how to export your keywords from Cerebro to Frankenstein. The majority of them in there now are of Manny. I think this one's of Manny as well. And then Bradley's working on a couple new ones day to day here for you guys. So that's where you can find how to best use the tools.
All right. And for those of you who maybe are not yet signed up, even on our free account on Helium 10, if you guys, I would highly recommend doing it. But if you're not on Helium 10 and you can't get into our software to get to that Learn section, where can they go, Matt?
YouTube. YouTube is an awesome tool. So go to Helium 10's YouTube channel, and we're uploading videos in there almost daily. And we're working on some really cool things that we think you'll like on the YouTube front.
All right. We got new thumbnails. We got new intro videos. This is pretty cool. We have a lot of it. How many videos do we have on here? We've got tons. Oh my goodness. Look at all these videos. All right. So we got tons of new videos here, guys. So please check out our YouTube as well and make sure to subscribe to us so that you're notified as soon as we only have 1,000 subscribers. I know you guys here watching us, we'll bump this up to 2,000, but please watch out for that. Again, for those of you, we saw a lot of people have joined recently. The question of the day is, what is the question of the day? Oh yes, what Helium 10 tools are you using today in your business? So for Renzo and Reiko, who both said that they're new, perhaps you are not, you're not using any tools yet. But for the rest of you guys, please let us know what tools you're using. And Renzo and Reiko, I'm very curious, especially since you're brand new. Please tell us how you came about finding Helium 10. Like, how did you find us? Was it on a webinar? Did you do a Google search, or was it a friend who recommended? So please let us know. But I hope that answered your question, Renzo and Reiko.
I got a quick answer for Reiko. She was asking kind of for some general information. Obviously had questions about Helium 10, but if you're looking for more general Amazon info, the AM/PM podcast is also on YouTube. If you go to AM/PM podcast, or we offer the podcast in audio form just about anywhere else a podcast is offered. So search for AM/PM podcast, and Manny Coates is on there interviewing a ton of folks who are very smart. I learned a lot from the podcast, and so did so many other sellers who are Helium 10 users now and who are absolutely killing it on Amazon. So that's a great resource to learn kind of more general information about Amazon. So AM/PM podcast. Rick, I hope that helps.
All right. We are getting the most live questions that we've been able to get to. So Jacob, where have you been? Yes, we have noticed that you have not been on for a couple.
I know where he's been.
Where's he been?
Jacob, you just had a young boy, so congratulations. I saw that today. Awesome. Congrats. And glad you're tuning in with us today.
That's some dedication. Well, he's probably up taking care of the baby then. Yeah, that's how it is.
I can't imagine.
Let's see. I have 2 kids too, but I might look young on the screen, but I'm not really. So like I have two kids, and they're one is just today started her senior year in high school, and I have a son who started his freshman year. But I remember those days, Jacob, when they were newborns, and I think he's in London, so it's probably like midnight right now. Probably up carrying the baby, walking around on his phone. I can just picture him watching on his phone, watching us, and taking care of the baby. Hopefully, our voices do not wake the baby up. I apologize if that's the case. Anyways, his question is, can you combine a magnet search and Cerebro search together like you showed that you were able to do 2 Cerebro searches in the last AMA? Not yes and no. So you cannot do it where, like, if you look at from the history page. However, you can have your magnet search results and you can have your Cerebro search results, and both put those in Frankenstein. And then Jacob, I think you didn't come on early on in the episode. Make sure to replay. I did a demo on how to put Cerebro searches into Scribbles, or I'm sorry, into Frankenstein and then Scribbles. But you could do the same thing with a magnet search. You can first paste your Cerebro search, but then you can also copy all the keywords and also paste those to Frankenstein too, as well for the magnet search. So thank you for that question, Jacob. All right, we maybe have time for one or two more quick ones here. What ones haven't we done here? Anything?
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, these. Did we do these already? We didn't say this one already.
Nope.
Yeah, so we got 2 questions. One from Melvin Smith and one from Roy. And Melvin was saying, are the live videos you guys been doing this week on replay for download or review later? And Roy said, will there be a replay, as I will not be able to watch this time? So how can they do that?
Cool. Melvin and Roy, thank you guys for sending in a question. If you want to watch the replays, say you came in a little late or you want to see some other ones we've done. Is this 13? Episode 13. You can watch the replays by going to the Helium 10 Facebook page. And then on the left column there, actually, I think this might be right for me. On the left column there, you'll see videos. So click on videos and you can rewatch all the AMAs that we've done. So,
all right. So that's about all the time we have today. We got a lot of viewers on now. So I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing from yesterday. We had a record number of people on our live broadcast, and it's only been 24 hours, and we already have over 1,500 replays on that video. So we really appreciate the support, guys. Let me go here. Where is it? Random comment picker from yesterday. There were 61 different commenters. Everybody has a chance to win. Those who commented more than once have a bigger chance to win. So let's go ahead and hit start. It's pulling all the names.
While those numbers go, you can submit share the screen.
I'm going to do it again. Anka, you won from Romania. But let's do it one more time since people didn't see that. Let's try it again. Pick another winner. Start. Let's pick in the names. What were you saying, Matt?
You can submit your questions at helium10.com/questions.
All right. So we have a winner. Cherry Wong had asked if I want to if I want to do a giveaway, should I base on the exact search or broad phrase? I think we actually went over that during the broadcast. So Cherry, please make sure to send me a message with your address so we can get one of these Helium 10 t-shirts sent out to you. And those of you who are watching live, those of you who are watching the replay, please make sure to comment below which our question of the day, which again, Matt, could you give it?
Yes. Which tool are you guys using today in your business? So you're probably online watching this. There's a good chance you've got Helium 10 open up in another tab. So which tools are you using in Helium 10 today, right now, in your business?
All right. And then one last thing too, something that reminded me of what was said about the gentleman Craig, who said he's starting a side business. And some of you who on our question of the day last week had said, oh, how did you find out? Well, I found out from a webinar, or I found out from a friend. There's a way for you guys to be kind of, micro influencers. You might have your own group of friends who sell on Amazon, or you might be in other groups. So if you actually share a link with them, you can get an affiliate commission. It's pretty lucrative. Like, this is one of the best affiliate commissions that I've seen. Like, what do they get if they actually get, if they're one of our affiliates and they get somebody to sign up for an account? What's their benefit from that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a percentage revenue share, and it's recurring monthly, really favorable.
So it's not just a one-time fee that they get?
No, it's a recurring monthly payment. So every one of your folks or friends or Facebook group members who signs up, you continue to get that percentage payment. So if you want to apply or learn more about it, you can apply at crushit.online to become a Helium 10 affiliate. We've also got a few more offers in there, like a photography service, Pixel Perfect Photography, and we're adding a couple more as well. So go in there. Another great place to do it, I'm sure a lot of the folks who are joining in on this live AMA feed will know that, how many times have you guys seen someone post in a group, what's your favorite keyword tool or what's your favorite product research tool? And that's a great opportunity for you to step in and say, Helium 10, winner, winner. So, and make some money at the same time. So I think Bradley put up crushit.online, and that's a way to become a Helium 10 affiliate and promote a couple other products that you use as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to give us the thumbs up, the hearts, thumbs down if there is one. If you don't like that my t-shirt is sticking out of my shirt, I'm sorry about that fashion faux pas. But anyways, any kind of reaction we love, because remember, 1 cent per reaction is what we get paid to do these videos. So please send those reactions our way. We thank you. Look, Jacob gave us a thumbs up. Renzo gave us a thumbs up. Renzo also gave, Renzo, you're my favorite person of the day. Jacob gave a heart. All right. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Awesome. We're 3 pennies richer now. So we'll see you guys for the last time this week on Thursday, which is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then we're back on Tuesday the following week at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. And if after Thursday, though, we still might see you. Some of those, John, we're going to see you, Lindsay, and those of you who are in Southern California or those of you flying in, we found out that we have people coming to our social on Friday from London. It's
Alabama.
not Jacob. Alabama, Austin, I saw, Finland, Japan,
Georgia,
Germany. I believe I didn't mention that. So a lot of people are coming in. Hope to see you guys there. It's not too late to sign up. You can just hit us up in the mentions down here if you want more information on that, or go to helium10.com / I cannot say that word / you say it, social.
helium10.com / social.
You can say it. Why can't I say that? Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.